Hey everyone, Christina Del Rey with your forecast for the week of December 13th, 2020. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. Thank you. This week is all about the eclipse, and that eclipse happens on Monday. And there is just so much going on while this eclipse is going on, and we are setting up for that great conjunction next week on the 21st. It's going to be a whole new cycle for us collectively and in our own individual lives as well. And this is really like the precursor to that happening. So it's really important for everybody to pay attention to their intuition or any messages that you're getting from spirit this week, because this week is intense and it's hopeful for new beginnings, and you just want to make sure that you're paying attention so you know what direction you're going in. Hello, Gemini. It is a busy week in astrology. So this week is really all about that solar eclipse, that new beginning. That happens on Monday. So Monday, the solar eclipse happens in a part of the chart for you that has to do with partnerships or business partnerships. So there is a new beginning somewhere in your partnership zone. Now, this solar eclipse is going to speak to Mercury. And Mercury is coming out of a square with Neptune. So there might be some information here that maybe looks too good to be true. Be careful. Could be confusing, so watch that as well. But ultimately, Mercury is going to trine Mars. So I think that if you see an action that you need to take, I think that's going to become clear. And this has to do with the internet, hopes, wishes, and dreams, how you present yourself to the public, or with hopes, wishes, dreams, and friends. Okay, so if there's some kind of path that this leads you down in these areas of partnership, it's the right way to go. I mean, you're always going to use your intuition, right? You're always going to use that. Venus is in your 6th house of work, and it's at a critical degree, and it's going to make a sextile to the 8th house, which has to do with money. So maybe there's some kind of opportunity for you to get some money, maybe a grant. Maybe I would be on watch for when you could get some kind of money, something that's been brewing all along the last 2.5 years when Saturn's been here. But it's at a critical degree now, so there's some kind of fruition coming there. So stay tuned for that. And then on Thursday, we are going to have Saturn moving into Aquarius. So finally, it's gone out of that 8th house of yours and moving into Aquarius. So whatever you got a glimpse of in April to June, that is what you're going to see again. Those patterns are going to come back. Whatever you got a glimpse of. So for you, that's in the 9th house, and that has to do with travel, a higher education, philosophy, legal matters, and religion. So also travel as well. So there's something here that you're building. Jupiter comes in on Saturday, and it's next week that we have the great conjunction. But until then, you are feeling these changes. You're feeling these shifts. And on Saturday as well, the Sun and Mercury meet together, and there's some kind of revelation or just clarity that all of a sudden you understand. So this is going to be an intense week, but a really good week. And pay attention to your intuition, as always, and any messages that come through. But remember about Neptune in the beginning of the week. Sunday around, there might be some confusing information. So just, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. But I do think that solar eclipse is ultimately going to be a wonderful new beginning for you. And maybe even you know, your faith is changing in something, because the ninth house is all about faith as well. So maybe your faith is building something here. Okay, it'll be a great week. Tune in next week when I talk about the Great Conjunction.